Hey guys, it's Dabs here. Welcome to this video. I'm excited to have you join me. In my last tutorials, I shared update from ClonewebX, new pricing structure, new features, and also an announcement that ClonewebX now clone website to Breakdance. And I think that's a fantastic feature. I did a rundown of all the updates in that video, and I mentioned that I was going to do a standalone tutorial to show you exactly how to use this tool to clone any website to Breakdance. So as you can see here, it works well with Webflow, Elementor, Bricks, and now Breakdance, and also Gutenberg is coming. And that's a fantastic thing. I really don't want to go all about their pricing, so you can see amazing discount here now. So you can test this for free or invest in their paid plans, which I would advise that you do. So if I click go to app here, I'll be able to see all the projects that I have done. I think for tutorial purpose, I just want to work with WordPress.org. I just love to use any random website. This is just a disclaimer. I'm not encouraging you to clone any website online or WordPress.org, strictly for educational purposes alone. So right now, if I come down here, I have a project already on ClonewebX. In your case, if you don't have any, you can just click add a new project. You can give it a name and then put the URL of the website you want to clone. If you do that, you can put that here and then you can create a project. So you create a project here. So under WordPress.org right now project, you can clone and as many websites, the home page, the about page, even if it has up to maybe 100 pages, you can keep cloning on that page. So and that's quite very beautiful. So right now I don't need to create a new project on WordPress.org since I have that here, but I wouldn't want to work with what I already have. I just want to show you how this is done. If you create a new project, you will have the option for you to install their Chrome extension. Maybe I should open one here so you can see this right now. It's telling me here add page by using ClonewebX Chrome extension. So you can see I've worked several pages, different versions of them over time. So if you click this here, you'll be able to install their Chrome extension, which I already have here. And it's that simple to use, and then you can go to the page you want to clone. In my case here is WordPress.org, so I can just scroll down to see that the page is well loaded in case your page has maybe lazy loads or it has some animation. So you want to make sure that every of the element on the page is fully loaded. So once this is done, you can then come to the Chrome extension. You can select the project. In my case here is WordPress clone, and then I can add this page, and it's as simple as that. Good stuff. So we now have WordPress.org here as a ClonewebX project, and we have this dialog box here. But if you come to the page here, so you can see that I can hover around the pages. I can move around to select whatever I want to clone, and that's how super simple and easy it is for you to clone any page with ClonewebX. This is super amazing. So right now, let's just highlight this. And I can click this, and I have two options here, the current selector or the parent selector. The current selector here is what has been selected. It will just be the design there. So if I toggle on this, I'll be able to see exactly what would be copied. So you can see this place is plain. If I toggle this back on, I have that visible again. So if I toggle on the parent selector, ideally this should copy the entire page completely. So you can see independent of the footer section here, which is fine, and also the header section here. So let's work with this. Let me select this, and then I have this selected here. So the next thing is for us to select our page builder. If I followed my tutorials using ClonewebX, you should be familiar with this. So this work well with Elementor, Webflow, Bricks, and now you can see Breakdance here now available for us to use, which we'll be using right now. And then we can scroll down here and just hit the export button. If you are using this tool for the very first time, your computer might ask you to allow this tool to access your clipboard. You want to allow that, and then you can see here this has been copied to clipboard. So I can go to my WordPress website right now. On this website here, you can see that I have Breakdance installed. So I can just go to a page, and I can go to add new. I can call this WordPress, publish this page, and then let's edit this in Breakdance. Good stuff. We are inside Breakdance. So you can see we have this plus icon here. We can just click this to add in new element and design page here using Breakdance. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll just right click this and then I will paste this. I can just do Ctrl V or Command V, whatever it is, the computer you're using. That's it. Just like that, we now have a clone of WordPress.org website right here on this page, and this is amazing, right? This might take some time. It might take some time to load depending on how heavy the website you're pasting and also your internet connection. So you can see here, this is super beautiful. How amazing is this? Before I save this page and go check this out, there are some things I want to do. I want to adjust the width to make this full screen. So I can do that by clicking this, and then I come to the section here, and then I can come to my size, I can come to my width, I can make this full screen. So I'm making the entire section for the page full screen, and that's it. So you can still walk around with the spacing in case you want to do that. That's literally up to you. For the spacing here, I might want to just make all this 0, 0, 0, 0, just to keep everything super tight and full screen. So that's everything I want to do right now. I can just save this. That's it. So I can click this here and exit to front end. Let's see what this page looks like. This is amazing right now. This is WordPress.org. The same thing we have here, here right now. How amazing, how super cool is this? I find this tool literally amazing. So you can go ahead to use Breakdance to customize the page to suit your style, change the text, change the images, do whatever you want to do. This is super amazing. So before I end this tutorial, I want to just show you something a little bit extra. What if you want to clone the header and the footer too as well? So if you come back here, you can see that there's an header here and also there is a footer here. So we want to do that. So let's come back here. Let's come to the back end of this website. Breakdance make this super easy for us to do. So if you come to Breakdance, you see you can easily create headers and footers for the website. So let's work with header first. So you can see here that I don't have any header, so I can just add new and I can call this header. You can name it whatever you want to name, that's fine. Location, I want this to apply everywhere. You can also choose, maybe you want this to apply on specific pages, specific posts, on your archive page, on your 404. Literally up to you, but I want this everywhere. You can also have some conditions. Maybe you want this available to logged in users. So you can scroll down here and you might just set a condition for user login status. So you can do that and just say when somebody is logged in or logged out or whatever you want to do. Really is up to you, but I really don't want to mess around with that right now. So let's add this header, and we have this everywhere. So what we can do right now is to edit this inside of Breakdance. So let's come back to our cloned page here, and then we want to highlight the header section. So I have it highlighted here right now. So I'll click this and then I can toggle this to see exactly what I have. So this is the global header. This is also the parent. This takes the entire page, but not anymore. We just want to work with the global header alone. So I toggle this back on, then I can select this. So I have that here, and then I can just scroll down and just hit the export button. And this has been copied to clipboard, so we can go back to our website right now. So you can right click this and we can paste this. So we have our header here, and that's super cool, right? So as usual, I want to do so clicking this right now here, I can work with the size as well. I want to make this full, and then for my spacing, I just want to keep this as 0 as usual. All right, super cool. Yeah, so let's save this. That's it. So let's close this. Let's exit to WordPress. So let's come to our pages right now. I have this WordPress page here. So I would open this up in a new tab. So let's see what we have. Super cool. So we now have our header here. Isn't this super amazing? We can do the same thing for our footer by coming back here, and then we can come to our breakdance. We can come to footer. You can easily add a footer here and then replicate the same process just like I did with the header. And I think this is super easy and simple to use. So I believe this is super easy for you to use, and you can see how easy it is for you to use ClonewebX with Breakdance. So you can continue the process. You can go to other pages, repeat the same process. Now you will have your header and footer static. You don't need to keep cloning the header and the footer for every of the pages. Just continue, go to the about page and then clone the about page and just replicate all of the pages you want to clone. And I think this is super simple and easy to use. So you can experiment with this. You can check the video description for you to see a link to ClonewebX, and then you can take advantage of that. I also have my coupon code there to give you an amazing deal on ClonewebX. Come down here, invest in this tool, try it for free if you must, and start cloning your website to WordPress, Elementor, Bricks, Breakdance, and also to Webflow. You can also check the video description to see other tutorials I have done around Webflow, Bricks, Elementor, so you can replicate the process in case you don't want to use Breakdance. And that's my time for this tutorial. If you find it super useful, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to see more awesome tutorials like this from me. If you have any question whatsoever about ClonewebX or how to use this, you can ask me in the comment section. If you have any issues, you can ask me too as well. I would be happy to give you an answer. I'll see you in another tutorials, and until then, stay safe.